Hello everyone, welcome to Arka Science. So today in this content I am going to talk about the Jupiter retrograde which is happening in the sign of Cancer on 11th of November 2025 for all the 12 ascendant signs. Check the reading for your moon sign also because Jupiter is transiting in Cancer and it is going to retrograde. Cancer is ruled by moon. Moon significates our mind, our emotions, our thought process. So during this particular time, there will be moments where we can get into nostalgia, revisit and reevaluate our emotions, our feelings. There can be a roller coaster of emotions within us. So definitely check it from your moon sign also, because it will give you the idea that how it is impacting you at the mental level, at the emotional state of mind. And when you check it from your ascendant, which is the first and foremost thing, it will give you the idea that how it is impacting you at the physical realm, in the physical manifestation part. Okay, so first check it from your ascendant, then check it from your moon sign. It becomes very important. And if I say the dates again, because in my last content I have discussed completely properly nicely that how the what is the spiritual and practical significance of this particular Jupiter transit is retrograde motion is all about. So if I talk about the dates, then 11th of November 2025 Jupiter retrogrades in Cancer. Now in its retrograde motion, it will re-enter Gemini on 5th of December 2025. It will be in the retrograde state in Gemini then, and it will turn direct on 11th of March 2026 in Gemini. In this content, I will be particularly focusing on the retrograde motion of Jupiter which is happening in Cancer, because when it gets into the sign of Gemini again, the picture will be different, the results will be different. Okay, and how we check it, that will be different, because that will be the time when Jupiter will get demoted to Gemini. Okay, so how we recalculate the things will be completely in a different analysis mode. Now when we are talking about this retrograde motion, it will be particularly persistent to the sign of Cancer. So wheresoever the sign Cancer lies in your horoscope, you have to check that house, and yes, you have to check two more houses, that is Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Jupiter rules Pisces. Wheresoever Sagittarius and Pisces is placed in your chart, that two houses are also very important. And suppose if you are going through any kind of dasa related to Jupiter or related to any planet which is posited in Cancer, Sagittarius or Pisces in your chart, then this retrograde motion can be more impactful for you. You might feel it more. Okay, considering the fact that Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces and it is exalted in Cancer, so these three houses becomes very much important. And definitely depending upon the Ashtak Varga scores, we have to check it that how the results are going to be. And if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon so that every time I make a new content you get notified instantly. And if you want a consultation from me, looking into the fact that nowadays so many retrogrades are happening, and yes, Saturn is also turning direct very soon, with respect to your own horoscope, your birth chart, that how it is going to impact you personally, you want a consultation from me, from that is one-on-one consultation, check the links down in the description section. You can mail me through my email ID, or you can get connected with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And if you like this content, press the like button, share it to your near and dear ones, and your comments are always welcome to me. If you have any relevant question or query or with respect to this particular content, this Jupiter retrograde motion, do write down in the comment box. And if you resonate with the reading and if you feel that yes, it is happening with you, then you can also comment it in the comment box. It will be very much I will be very happy to look into it, and it will be really inspiring me for this kind of content. Okay, so now let us start for all the 12 ascendant signs. Check it from your ascendant and then check it from your moon sign also, as I said before. For the Aries ascendant people, this is happening in your 4th house, that is your happiness, your domestic space, your peace of mind, emotions, mother, nourishment, your bonding with your mother, near and dear ones, conveniences, everything. Jupiter will be impacting here. First and foremost thing this retrograde motion will do, it will be revisit and re-evaluation of your emotions and feelings. Any past memory will come in front of you, nostalgia. It can be any kind of thing depending upon your chart or dasa, sad, happy moments of the past. Okay, so you might also feel that some arguments or some indifferences of the past might be in your mind. So at times you might also feel discomfort, irritated. On small matters you might get irritated, or you might feel that the things are not as it should be. Okay, so this can also create misunderstanding between you and anyone at your domestic space, particularly with your mother. So during this particular time you should be more careful regarding the health and other matters related to your home and mother. During this particular time I will also say that your work or projects which you are working right now might get slowed or might get delayed, or you might feel that I am not sure about the outcome. There can be uncertainty of outcome. So it is said that don't start any new work during this particular time. The people who are thinking of movement, relocation, transfer, travels during this particular time, this is possible. There is a chance of movement or relocation. So if you are thinking about it, this is a very good time. People who are associated with any work related to education, higher education or teaching, consulting, okay, for them also this particular retrograde motion of Jupiter is very good. Particularly the students who are thinking of higher education or who are into any kind of planning of higher education, for them also this is a very good transit, because they will be able to move, they will be able to switch from one place to another. Okay. The people who are associated with construction, real estate, or buying or selling of properties, they might go through some kind of delays in their work. So it is advisable that during this particular time don't get into sale or buying of property or any construction related thing, landed properties I would say. It might be either delayed or you might not be able to know the actual true picture. Okay, so it's better during this particular time just focus on the past work, and you might also question your spiritual belief system, your philosophies. Okay, because you will be very much curious, that intellectual bent of mind will be activated. So this can also make you at times very restless. Okay, so this is a very good time to work on your hobbies, work on your any creative talent. Okay, and make sure that whichever things makes you happy, work on that. Okay, that will give you very good results. This will also turn on your inner fear, insecurities, vulnerabilities. So before you commit or you make any new commitments in your relationship, or when you are thinking that okay, in order to go forward I have to work on my past things, this is a very good opportunity to resolve it. Okay, particularly for the people who are into any kind of relationship or who are thinking to get into any kind of relationship. Okay, even if you are single, okay, even if you are thinking that okay, I am not in any kind of partnership, but don't forget that we all have some past memories. Okay, so any kind of insecurity or fear might get activated during this particular time, and you will be able to resolve it. You will be able to find solution for that. Okay, so this is it for the Aries ascendant people. Make sure you make the most out of it. For the Taurus ascendant people, it is happening in the third house. Third house is the house of communication, our daily contacts, our courage, efforts, our willpower. Here Jupiter is retrograde. So the first and foremost thing here is that you will be unsure about your work or your project or whatever work you are undertaking. You might also question regarding your decision making, that whatever I am doing correct or not, because since it is our third house of courage and willpower, so there will be a direct question. Since Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, intellect, okay, higher intelligence, so you will be able to think it through your wisdom. So this is a very good time to reconnect with your roots, with your creative talent, with your creative skills, any kind of hobbies which you had. Work on it, which you are good at. Make sure that are you able to connect it with your work or not, because any new kind of work which you are starting right now might get delayed or might suffer some kind of other problems. You might be feeling that I am not putting the right efforts in right place. Since third house is also the house of daily contacts and social communication, there can be miscommunication, there can be conflicts with the people who are in your daily contacts. It can be your friends, siblings, cousins. Since Jupiter is your 11th lord, so 11th house is also house of elder sibling or elder cousins. So with your elder siblings and elder cousins also, there can be some miscommunications, some conflicts, or maybe in the past something had happened, you are reconnecting with it. Okay, you will get chance to resolve it. Okay, so make sure that you work on it properly. Travel plans will be delayed, so it is advisable that don't make either travel plans, or if it is really necessary, then make sure that you are looking into each and every matter properly, because there is a chance that you will also be very worried regarding your wealth, your gains and money and investment during this particular time. So wasting money or spending money in any kind of matters, now it can be work, it can be travels or whatever it is, which you are not sure of, you might feel later on that it was not required and my decision making and my investment in that purpose was not meant to be done. Okay, during this particular time you might also be worried regarding the health of your father. Okay, so during this particular you should be also be very careful and watchful towards his health and how you connect with your preceptors, how you connect with your father and teachings of your guru and father. Okay, there is a chance that on small matters there can be some kind of conflicts. Particularly it can hit direct your ego, means you might feel that out of ego you say something and the things go haywire. Okay, so make sure you take care regarding that. Another thing is that Jupiter will be impacting your 7th house. So anyone from your past, it can be any friend or anyone in your past relationship also, someone all of a sudden may connect with you. Okay, some text, call or connection through these social communications, okay, may revisit you. In your present relationship also there can be certain matters might come in your mind and some kind of conflicts might reoccur, because you might feel that okay, I have to reevaluate these things before I focus on the days ahead. Okay, so make sure that you work with wisdom, proper intelligence, discuss through verbal communication, and you will see that things are getting right, things are getting proper. The people who are searching for a job, okay, during this particular time it might take some time, but this retrograde motion of Jupiter will be helpful in searching for a job. Okay, and this becomes even more important because Jupiter will be impacting the sign of Gemini by the virtue of the retrograde motion. Okay, I will just give this hint that yes, it is good for the people who are searching for a job. Okay, one more thing I will say, although you may ask that why I said it, but there is a reason behind it. During this particular time it's better not to take any debts or loans. You will be able to take it, but don't take it. It will be very difficult to pay it back during this particular time. You might ask me why, but I saw something and said. Okay, one hint I will give, that by the virtue of retrograde motion of Jupiter it will impact the previous signs. Okay, so that's it for the Taurus ascendant people. For the Gemini ascendant people, Jupiter will be retrograde in your 2nd house. 2nd house is the house of family, security, possessions, money, finance, our investment. The people who are very near and dear to us, our native place, morals, ethics. This retrograde motion of Jupiter here in the 2nd house will make you feel self-independent with respect to your morality, your ethics and finance. All of a sudden it will make you feel that yes, I have to think about myself now. I cannot rely for everything on my family or on my near and dear ones, because certain matters might happen or might had happened in the past and all of a sudden the same reversals are happening, same kind of events are happening, and you might feel that okay, now I have to be very cautious regarding my own value system, my own morals and ethics, my money, my finance, investment. So this is a very good time to realize, restructure your financial decisions, your investments, or even if you are thinking that okay, I will invest here, be very careful during this particular time. Don't make any new investments. In fact, in the past, whatever you have done, check it. Okay. Any event in the past might be like some kind of conversations or arguments with your family members or near and dear ones. Okay, all those things might revisit in your mind, or it might happen in the reality also. So since Jupiter is exalted over here, so it means that it will give you the opportunity to take care of it, resolve it. Okay, but definitely I will say that you take any new decisions during this particular time, avoid it. Make sure that all the past matters are resolved before you start a new step. During this particular time, you might all of a sudden might feel that you are losing interest in your work, or you might feel that I am not getting that much growth and success which I expect from my work. Okay, this kind of feelings can happen. There is a chance of change of work. I will also say that whatever work you are doing right now, any job or business, okay, reconsider your efforts, reconsider your decision making. Make sure that you are not getting into any kind of arguments or conflicts with your superiors or authorities unnecessarily. Be more attentive and sincere towards your work during this particular time, because retrograde motion this is not a permanent thing, this is a temporary phase. Okay, if you take any decision impulsively right now, it will hamper the work life, it might also hamper your financial decisions. Okay, this becomes very important. I will say one more thing, that this is also a time when you might also feel that okay, I am means daily struggle and daily work. Okay, you might also feel that in order to use those things in daily life, or that is the competitive arena, you need to have more skill set, more intelligence, more learning. So this transit of Jupiter in the retrograde motion will ensure that you are into your learning mode. Okay, so connect with your scriptures, connect with your guru, your preceptors, or any spiritual mentor who can help you, who can guide you. Now it can be your work related mentor also. Connecting with your mentor and getting help from them, that is what I can say. Okay, and I will also say that this is a time when the competitive bent of mind will be ending, or it can take a pause, or you might feel that I don't want all this kind of things in my life, I want a plain peaceful life. Okay, so when it comes to heavy work, hard work, all of a sudden you might feel that okay, I want to take some off. Okay, this kind of things can happen. So you should be even more cautious, sincere. This will, or this has already either have started, or this will impact you. But yes, definitely when Jupiter enters the sign of Gemini on 5th of December, that time results will be different. This is what is happening right now. Okay, money expenditures can be increased. So don't buy anything or don't purchase anything only because you wanted to, and later on you might feel that okay, it was not necessary. Okay, I can see some travels can be there, some movement can be there. Okay, it can be some long distance travels also, spiritual travels, religious travels can be there. Okay, during this particular time. Okay, so that's it for the Gemini ascendant people. For the Cancer ascendant people, Jupiter is retrograde in your first house, so it is going to impact you more, because first house is our ascendant, is what we are. Okay, our decision making, our sincerity, our punctuality, our health, each and everything, that is the first house. So Jupiter here, first of all, here is that I will say that it can make you feel more spiritual all of a sudden. Like suppose I am taking the back seat, I don't want to be the front, I don't want to be the front runner. So it can take you to that spiritual way of living. More, you might feel that okay, I want that isolated lifestyle, I want to work on myself. So this is a very good time to think and revisit your plans, your decision making, your personality, and make sure that how we can be more better in our choices, plannings and decisions. Since Jupiter will be directly influencing the spiritual houses, you will feel too much spiritual during this particular time. This can also disturb the bonding between you and your partner. There can be a sense of escapism all of a sudden, like you are not wanting to connect in day-to-day matters every day or every time. Okay, small matters or small things can make you irritated all of a sudden. You might feel that this has already been said, why I have to say it again, or why you have to do it, I have to do it again, I've already done. So this kind of things can happen. You might also feel that any new work started or any new decision started, you are planning new things, can get into delays, can take you some time. So I will say that don't take any new decisions during this particular time, particularly if you are thinking about getting into a new collaboration, new relationship or partnership. I will say that don't get into that right now. Take some time, because there can be problems later on, understanding problems in the future. Okay, if you are already in some kind of relationship or partnership, or if you are already in some kind of collaborations at the business level also, at the professional level also, means not only in the personal level but also at the professional level also, for you also I will say that any past matters with your partner or with your work, in your relationship, whatever it had happened, those kind of events, there can be a reversal of those kind of events, reiterations. Okay, so mentally you might feel that again the same things are happening, what should I do? So you have to resolve it properly through your wisdom, through your intellect. And at the same time you might also feel that I don't want to get into all these things, let me be in my own space. This will be the feeling which you will feel. But if you feel like this, then there is a chance that there can be a sure escapism within you and can hamper the bonding between you and your partner. So you have to take charge and make sure that all the past things are resolved, then only you take the next step forward. Okay, the people who are into education, creative skills and creative learning, for them they have to put extra effort. Okay, there can be also change of choices. You will see that in your day-to-day life also, whatever you plan, the results can be different. You plan something and something else is happening. Okay, so you have to work on your choices, you have to work on your planning. Okay, so whatever things interests you, there can be change in your hobbies, change in your creative ideas. It can make you very much spiritual. So all of a sudden you may start some spiritual healing course or learning. Okay, you might feel that okay, I want to go to that place where that spiritual mentor is there, who can teach me, who can guide me. So yoga, pranayam, or any kind of exercises or spiritual way of living, you can start it during this particular time. It will really help you. One more good thing I can say is that any matter related to your home which was, means you knew it but you didn't focus on it, you will see that now you are taking charge and making sure that these things should be correct, because more it is correct at your home, at your domestic space, more you feel the peace of mind. Okay, so I can see that spiritual way of living will increase during this particular time, and the practical mode what we are acting, you are providing your actions, okay, that might take a backseat. Okay, so that's it for the Cancer ascendant people. For the Leo ascendant people, it is happening in the 12th house. So 12th house is the house of moksha, it is the house of liberation, salvation, loss. Okay, it is also the house of solitude, isolation, my own space, subconscious mind. Here Jupiter is retrograde. So the first and foremost thing is that at your subconscious level, at your subconscious mind, many emotions will be there, which can make you at times very restless. So it can impact your sleeping schedule. You might also feel too much, means you might also feel very curious and also question your belief system regarding your spirituality, because you might feel that, okay, I've been following all these things, is it really worth it, or is it giving me some peace of mind or not? Okay, so it's the best time to connect with your scriptures, go through that scriptures, it will give you the answers, okay, that what is going on. You will find that now you are becoming very action oriented, you are taking charge, following your dreams, your aims, your goals, because of this retrograde motion of Jupiter in the 12th house. You will be able to put forward your imagination in your real work. But yes, since it is retrograde, I will also say that do not start any new work. Whatever work you are doing, you will find more energy, more action oriented willpower in that work. Okay, there can be movement, I can say. There is a chance of movement from one place to another, or you might also feel that like there is a lots and lots of expenditures happening, spendings are increasing during this particular time. Okay, so make sure that you manage your budget properly. Now since it is happening in the 12th house, I will also say take care of your health. Okay, particularly who are into some kind of health issues, or they have been looking for doctors or any medical facilities or something, so there can also be reiteration of those kind of things, because 12th house is also the medical facilities like hospitals or asylums or whatever it is. Okay, so those who are into any kind of health issues, for them this becomes even more important. I will also say one more thing, that whatever work you have been doing, I can see increase of chances of gains in that work, particularly the people who are self-employed or who are into any kind of business. There is a chance of increase of gains, money flow during this particular retrograde motion of Jupiter. Okay, you will be more focused on connections, new connections will start, and anyone from your past also all of a sudden may start to connect with you during this particular transit of Jupiter, because Jupiter by its virtue of retrograde motion will impact your 11th house. Okay, so you will be more focused with respect to your work, your team members, your social circle. Okay, so you might also get some proposals for relationship or marriage during this particular time. Okay, now it is up to you that how you manage your past emotions and then go forward, but definitely this kind of things can happen. Okay, so you will be more socially aligned slowly and gradually. Okay, only you have to put a balance between that spiritual way of living and this how you are chasing your dreams and desires. Okay, you have to bring that balance. So that's it for the Leo ascendant people. For the Virgo ascendant people, Jupiter is retrograde in the 11th house. Jupiter retrogression in the 11th house is considered good. Okay, because it gives you new ideas and makes you properly like action oriented, using your intellect, using your wisdom, that what more can be done in order to increase my wealth, money flow and income. So I will say that this transit of Jupiter in the 11th house is good with the retrograde motion. Okay. But yes, since 11th house is also the house of our elder siblings, cousins, okay, particularly elder sibling and our network circle, so you might also feel that you are not getting cooperation from them, or there can be some kind of conflicts, or maybe it's in the past something has happened, so those things are again repeating. So you might feel that I cannot trust them because they are not being the way they should be, okay, or they are not cooperating me or supporting me. So this will be a time when you have to put more hard work and efforts on your own. This will make you like it will try to bring stability in your own life by your own cause, your own strength. Okay. So more you think about it, you will see that you are able to find out that what are the loopholes you need to work on, and ultimately it will give you the pathway for gains income in your life. Anyone from your past might connect with you with some kind of opportunity of work and gains and business profits. Okay, like it can be in your work, it can be from your team member, it can be anyone from your social connections. Okay, I will also say during this particular time, the people who are associated with any kind of work related to social communications, okay, journalism or mass communication, for them this retrograde motion of Jupiter becomes very important, because there is a chance that like they say something, okay, and that can be like misinterpreted, okay, in the media. So if you are using, even also because this is the era and world of social communication, AI and everything, so your words, your actions and everything will be watched. So make sure that whatever you share, it means, see, what is sensitive and what is not sensitive, it depends upon the outcome. Okay, so during this particular time you should be very careful that what you share online and what you say to your friends and everything. So don't reveal your secrets during this particular time. Okay, so there is a chance of miscommunication. Jupiter will give you the ideology to rethink regarding your creative skills and approach. You might feel that whatever creative skills or intelligence or any skill set which you are learning or which you have learned are helping you or not, or you may question it, or you may think that okay, why not I think about it with in some different aspect. So presently whatever you are doing, you might get disinterested in it. Okay, so you may think to change the approach during this particular time. Since Jupiter is retrograde, you might also be worried regarding how you are connecting with your children, or you might feel that okay, means there is something going on with them. So during this particular time you should be even more kind and soft to them, okay, with your children, so that you will be able to connect with them more properly, understand them more properly. Okay, since Jupiter is retrograde and it is impacting your 7th house, relationship, partnership. Okay, so if you are single, okay, and you are thinking that let me get into a relationship, or why not I get into a relationship, before you think about that, any past matters which had happened with you, all those things will come in your mind and you will get a chance to resolve it within yourself. And if you are already in a relationship, then also you will see that some arguments or conflicts might reoccur. So make sure that you are taking care of it properly, because more you resolve it, more it will be fruitful for your days ahead, or else it can be difficult for you how you are connecting with your partner. Okay, I can see the increase of work and job responsibilities. It can be at your job and service, it can be at the business, or suppose you are running any enterprise or business or trade, or even if you are self-employed, some extra work and responsibilities coming. Means here extra work doesn't means expansion of business, here extra work means responsibility. That is what I can see. So It's very important that you are connecting with your superiors and authorities with more humility. Okay, be more kind and humble. Don't get into any kind of arguments or conflicts only because you are feeling that okay, I know better than them. Okay, because that can create problems at your work. So that's it for the Virgo ascendant people. For the Libra ascendant people, this is happening in the 10th house. This is very important house for the Libra ascendant people. Since it is retrograde in the 10th house, so during this particular time, you have to recalculate your work. Don't start any new work during this particular time. Rather, make sure that whatever you have been doing, do it perfectly. Check each and everything. Whatever work have been designated to you, do it properly. Don't get into any kind of shortcuts, or don't always question each and everything with your superiors and authorities. Okay, or there is a chance that you might feel that okay, I'm not feeling too much accustomed with this work, or I'm not feeling good about this work. There can be rise of disinterest, and that can directly question your sincerity and loyalty towards your company or the work you are doing. So that can make you a piece of like everyone is noticing at you. Okay, particularly your superiors and authorities, that what he is doing, he or she is doing. Okay, so make sure that you are looking into all these things properly. Whatever work you have got, there can be a chance of redoing your work or reiteration of your work. Okay, like you complete it and later on you might feel that okay, some more thing has to be changed. So same work done one by one, like in different modes, but maybe the same work, it can happen like that. So you might feel that okay, my responsibilities are increasing, my duties are increasing, and I'm not getting the same kind of appreciation. Okay, because you might feel that I'm doing the same work but I'm not getting the appreciation. So you have to understand that this is just a phase. Okay, since Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house, this will also impact your peace of mind. You might also feel that I am not feeling happy from within. You might also feel irritated. Okay, so you have to balance that. Why? Because if you are not performing the works properly at your workspace, it will impact how you are connecting with the people in your near and dear ones, that is at your domestic space, because there can always be something or the other happening. There can be also chance of restructuring of anything regarding your home or domestic space, any emotions. Okay, and you might also feel that okay, or particularly the other people will feel that you are not giving enough importance to the emotions and feelings, their emotions and feelings, and you might feel that okay, I don't have time, I'm busy. Okay, this kind of things. A change of work is seen, change of job, change of work, movement is seen. The people who are thinking for any kind of transfer or movement or change, for them it is good. But suppose you are working somewhere, all of a sudden don't change the work only because you are feeling that I'm not feeling good about it. Okay, because this is just a phase, trust me. In fact, I would say that during this particular time, instead you just focus on what you need to do. Even if you are not feeling that I'm not getting appreciated for that, just need to do your work, stick to it. Okay, the people who are associated with anything related to education, higher education, learning, religious rituals and customs, you might be doing good in it, or you might already getting you might get a bit more inclined for ancient scriptures, learning, spiritual learnings and everything. Okay, during this particular time, don't take any new investment decisions. Don't take any loan during this particular time or debts. Okay, just focus on the work, just focus on your present financial decisions and everything. Okay, don't make any new things, don't take up any new work during this particular time. It might get slowed, it might get disturbed. Okay, so that's it for the Libra ascendant people. For the Scorpio ascendant people, it is happening in the 9th house. 9th house is our belief system. 9th house is that spiritual higher knowledge, intelligence. our preceptors, our mentors. Jupiter is retrograde over here, so it will make you feel, re-question your belief system, your old ideas, philosophies. You might feel that whatever I have learned, whatever I have been working on with my ethics, with my values and everything, is it worth it or not? Is it correct or not? So you might question all these things. So there can be some misunderstanding between you and your preceptors, your guides, your mentors. Or you might feel that I'm not able to connect with them properly. So this is a very good time to relearn the things which was not learned previously, any lessons or anything which is required to work on. So you will see that any mentor from your past, okay, any spiritual mentor, all of a sudden may come in your life, may connect with you, or you connect with them. Or I will say during this particular time, it is advisable to connect with ancient scriptures, religious rituals, customs, because since Jupiter is retrograde over here, it will really help you out. It will give you the answers towards how the right things are, what is the right thing. Because at times you might feel that, okay, I am generous, I am righteous, I am honest, so but I'm not getting enough benefit out of it. You may all of a sudden feel, because Jupiter is retrograde over here, okay, so you will reconsider all these things. So it's better to connect to the roots. You might also feel that whatever I have been taught, that is not enough, okay, or that may not be relatable. You might feel like that. So there can be a moment where you might get into any kind of confusion, arguments, conflicts with your father, with your preceptors. Okay, so make sure that you channelize these things properly and go towards the wisdom through your roots. That will give you much more better results. Travels should be avoided during this particular time. I can say movement should be avoided, because there can be unnecessary wastage of money, delays, or any other events. Okay, avoid it. With respect to any creative skill set which you had, or any hobby which you are good at, anything you are good at, but you have not been performing it, or you are not focusing in it, all of a sudden you will start about it, you will think about it, and that will really be helpful. You may also be very research oriented about it, that okay, why not I think and work on it, because I was very good in it. So going towards the roots, studying, becoming more research oriented, these are the theme. You will also feel that now you are becoming more emotional, and you will want that emotional love from your partner. It can make you very calm at some times. You may feel that okay, I don't want to get into all these things, I just want that lovely environment at my home with my people, the near and dear ones. This kind of feelings can be there. At times you will be very emotional. Okay, one more thing I will say, that you should also be very careful regarding how you connect with your children. Okay, during this particular time it becomes very important. Okay, you might also be worried about them, their decision making, their choices. Okay, it becomes very important during this particular time. And I can also see some kind of expenditures and sudden gains happening. Expenditures are also seen in the cards, and that is in the chart, whatever I will say, but some sudden gains are also seen, and that is happening by the virtue of retrograde motion of Jupiter, because Jupiter will activate the 8th house also. Okay, some sudden gains are seen. So that's it for the Scorpio ascendant people. For the Sagittarius ascendant people, it is happening in the 8th house. Jupiter is retrograde in the 8th house. Jupiter is your ascendant lord, so it is impacting you like foremost. So it will directly activate your insecurities, your fear, your vulnerabilities, whatever are there within you, any past memories or nostalgia, which you want to hide, even from yourself. Okay, all those things will come, and it will make you feel that okay, in whatever relationship I am in or with whom I am in order to go forward, I have to work on all those past things. Even if you are single, even if you are not in any kind of like bonding or something like that, you will see that any past memories are coming and you have to work on it. Now since Jupiter is exalted, you will find ways to resolve it. You will find ways to find a solution towards it. So it is advisable that before you commit into new things and you want to feel that okay, everything is fine, just outside you want to say that everything is fine, but within you there can be certain things which might make you feel that okay, I am not fine, I might be very restless, or I am losing my patience, I am losing my solitude, I am losing my that peace of mind. You might feel like that. Why? Because certain things are there. Make sure that you work on it. This is a very good time, particularly if you are in some kind of partnership, relationship or collaboration. It can be related to your inner feelings, it can be related to any shared resources, because if I talk about materialistic way of living, then it can be shared resources. It can be any matter related to inheritance or any unearned wealth, pension, insurance, something like that. Okay, any past matter can be coming in front of you when you need to work on it. Okay, so I will also say that during this particular time, don't get into any kind of work related to speculation. Particularly if you are into any kind of work related to speculation, then you should be even more careful. Okay, during this particular transit of Jupiter in the retrograde motion. I will also say that all of a sudden you might feel that okay, I want to be now more materialistic, okay, in the materialistic way of living, and you will bridge a balance, okay, with respect to your spiritual way of living and materialistic way of living. You might feel that okay, I'm getting too much spiritual, let me also think about realistic ideas and everything. So it can make you question the philosophical ideas, spiritual ideas. Okay, there can also be some kind of delays in occult studies and spiritual studies, or some pause, temporary pause. Okay, some delays can be there. Okay, some expenditures, some family matters of the past might come during this particular time. So don't make any new investment, don't take any new decisions during this particular time. Okay, at the home matter also, at the domestic space also, I will say that certain things are there which needs to be taken care of. Particularly health of your mother becomes very important during this particular time. Take care of her. Okay, any matter at your home which requires restructuring, which requires some kind of construction. Now it can be related to your vehicles also, it can be related to your home also, house, whatever it is. Take care regarding that. Okay, so that's it for the Sagittarius ascendant people. For the Capricorn ascendant people, this is happening in the 7th house. Your partner, your partnership, how you bind with other people. You see, 7th house is not only the partnership. 7th house is anyone, it can be any person with whom I am connecting with. Any person. Means your ideology, how you bind with other people, that is 7th house. Now since Jupiter is exalted over here, so definitely you are able to connect with other people so nicely. But Jupiter is retrograde over here. So that means before, so you will feel that okay, before I connect with him or her, why not I check into other things and make sure that the past things are taken care of, or any event or any conflict is taken care of. Okay, resolve it through your wisdom, resolve it through your intellect. Okay, that is what I will say for the Capricorn ascendant people. There can be a sense of escapism, there can be a sense of like okay, I want some space within myself, I don't want to get into this. Okay, give me some time, give me time, some space. You might feel like that. Okay, so make a balance in it. If you totally be isolated and you want everything on your own, then the other person might be in some kind of insecurity or confusion that what is going on. Okay, is it right or not? Okay, so you have to bridge that balance between you and your partner. Anyone from your past might connect with you during this particular time through text, call, or through social media. Okay, there can also be some misunderstanding between you and your present partner with respect to all these things. And if you are single, now someone will say that, okay, I am not into any kind of partnership, I am single. So for you, I will say that with whomsoever you are connecting, there can be some misunderstanding, there can be some things which needs to be taken care of. Okay, some conflict, some indifferences, or maybe something in the past, okay, which had happened, it is going on in your mind, you are into that nostalgia mode. Okay, another thing is that the people who are searching for work, searching for job, for them this retrograde motion of Jupiter is very good. They will be able to find their work, because since I said that that it will make you feel that, okay, uh, give me some time for myself. Okay, so you will be focusing particularly in that materialistic way of living. Okay, that yes, what I need to do, what I need to work on your own space, bringing that stability. So this retrograde motion of Jupiter will bring stability on your own, means not with other people. Okay, so it will help you in your work, in your business, even if you are self-employed. For you also, I will say that it will make you feel that, okay, I need to work on all these things so that it will help me in my work. So it will make you feel very active with respect to your work, hard work. But again, at the same time, since it is Jupiter and Jupiter is exalted, so you might feel that, okay, I'm doing all these things, but maybe at sometimes you might feel lazy. That is the amount of work which you should do on it, you might not be able to do it. Okay, these are the things. There is a chance of getting into some competitive arena, or you might feel that, okay, my rivals are getting more power, or I am getting into some kind of problems because of my enemies or the people who are not good for me. Okay, this kind of situations can come. So I will say during this particular time, there is a chance that you might incur some kind of loans and debts. Okay, now whether it is good or not, that will be decided by you, but I can see that you may get into some kind of loan or debts. So that means you have to also manage your finances properly. I can see that if you are not managing your finances and money and investment properly, then it can take you to some loan and debts. You might incur it, and you might also feel that, okay, out of boundness, I have to do it because I'm in some kind of problems. Okay, and it will bring out the discipline within you with respect to your work, with respect to your job, service. Okay, you will be very focused regarding that. So that is the reason I said that if you are searching for a job, it is a very good time, you might get it. Okay, if you are going through any legal issues, all of a sudden you will see that the legal issues are rising. Okay, the things are getting more means it is getting more importance. Okay, so you might feel that, okay, again these things have started, so you might feel very much irritated regarding that also. Okay, with respect to legal issues and all. So there may be a separative tendency between you and your partner. So just focus on the solutions, just focus on how you resolve the problems, because as you go way forward, as the days goes forward, it will help settle down the things between you and your partner and give you a very happy life. Okay, don't make any new decisions, don't take any new decisions during this particular time. Okay, it will directly impact your name, fame and status. People will judge you for what you think, what you take decisions during this particular time. Okay, so that's it for the Capricorn ascendant people. For the Aquarius ascendant people, this is happening in the 6th house and Jupiter is retrograde over here. So during this particular time, I will say that you will focus on learning, you will focus on that, okay, I don't want to get into in this hardship and struggles. let me take a back step. Okay, so you might also get disinterested at your work, or you might feel that I'm not getting enough support from my colleagues, from my co-workers, or I'm getting judged for my work. It might also happen that you have to redo your work because you have not done it properly. That can also be a possibility. Since you have not done it properly, you have to redo it, and that can bring down your that appreciation level a bit low. You might feel that I'm not getting that much cooperation, appreciation at my workspace. So that's the reason I said that this is a time when you have to relearn certain things, improve your skill set. Only then you will be able to apply it in your work and be more perfect. Since 6th house is also the house of perfection, here retrogression means that certain things are there which are prohibiting you to bring that perfection within you or become perfect. You have to work on it. And since Jupiter is exalted over here, it means that at times you might feel that okay, I am whatever is there, I'm happy with it, I don't want much, but you are bound to do it. Okay, so it will directly hamper or impact your name, fame and appreciation, your status at your workspace. Okay, you might also feel very disinterested at your work because of all these things. This becomes very important. And since Jupiter is retrograde in the 6th house, take care regarding your health also, particularly health related to liver, kidneys, that is the lower abdominal part of the body. Okay, the people who are suffering from any kind of issues related to thyroid or liver problems, okay, intestinal problems, for them I would say that is the lower abdomen part of the body. So these are the things they need to be careful about. But yes, since Jupiter is exalted over here, means things can get delayed, but it will be resolved. Okay, but until and unless Jupiter is moving out of Cancer in the retrograde motion, these are the things you need to be very careful about. Okay, you might also feel that your rivals, your opponents are getting more strength. You might feel like that. Okay, you might feel that okay, somehow I have to ignore them, somehow I have to go past them or go away from them because I am not feeling easy in their presence. So there can be a constant struggle which you may not like, because exaltation of Jupiter means happy Jupiter, but since here it is in the 6th house in the retrograde motion, so that discomfort, that unhappiness will be there. Okay, budget management, there is a chance of increase of expenditures, not losses, expenditures, means it was your choice and that led to that expenditure, and later on you might feel that okay, it was not required. Later on you might feel that it was a loss. Initially you might feel that oh, I need it. Initially you might feel that out of your ego you might feel oh, I will do it. Okay, so another thing is that very good time to improve your skill set, learning. Okay, you will get time to focus more on your children willingly, in a more happy state of mind. All of a sudden you will feel that okay, I am feeling more happy with my children or anything which I like to do the most. Okay, so these are the things which will give you happiness, which will give you that peace of mind. You might all of a sudden get some help, guide or guidance, I would say, from your mentor, from your spiritual mentors, all of a sudden during this particular time, which can really give you that calmness to your mind. So that's it for the Aquarius ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Pisces ascendant people, this retrograde motion of Jupiter is happening in the 5th house. 5th house, people say that it is the house of romance and everything, but I would say 5th house is also the house of our motivation. What motivates you? What makes you feel good? What is the reason for your peace of mind? Jupiter is retrograde there. So that means until now whatever was making you interested in your day-to-day life, you might re-question it. You might feel that, oh, I'm not feeling that good thing or good feeling about it. So you might have a temporary pause on it. Means whatever creative work you have been doing, or creative talents you have been working on, creative skill set which you have been working on, all of a sudden there can be a pause in it, delay in it. Okay. So this can also change the course of your planning, day-to-day planning, management, motivation. You might also feel a bit lazy. Okay. That okay, I need a break. I don't want to get into all these things. Let me give me some break. Okay. This retrograde motion of Jupiter in the 5th house, you will also feel that you are worried regarding the decision making of your children, or you might also feel that they need to be always checked upon because they are doing some mistakes again and again. Their decision makings are not correct. So this can also make you feel a bit into some kind of discomfort, that where I should look upon. Should I look there? Should I look there? Okay, what should I do? Give me some space, give me some rest. Okay, you might feel like that. Since it is retrograde in the 5th house, all of a sudden you might feel that okay, I have to focus more on my work, whatever work I have got, because that will give me stability. So you will focus more on stability right now with respect to your work. And this is becoming because Jupiter will be activating the previous house by the virtue of retrograde motion, that is the house of Gemini. From that aspect I am talking about, that you will focus more on your present work. But yes, don't start any new work during this particular time. Okay. Whatever joys and pleasures in your life which you had, or which you have, or which makes you feel happy, you might feel that okay, I have to be more concerned regarding the reality of life, okay, rather than getting into all these joys and pleasures, because that is not helping me out right now. Okay, so I have to focus on my work, I have to focus on the real things, responsibilities. So it will make you very responsible at times. Okay, emotions will be there, but with responsibility. So you will take the commanding position, you will take the charge, that okay, I will enjoy my life later on, but let me do this first. So it can be responsibility related to your work, it can be responsibility related to your home management, domestic skills, or domestic space, or anyone at your domestic space. It can be a mother, near and dear ones. Okay, you might feel that okay, I have to take care of this particular part of my house, some restructuring work has to be done, or it can be regarding my vehicles. So during this particular time I will say that don't get into any kind of purchase of landed properties or vehicles, or even house or home. Okay, don't get into all these things. In fact, anything of your past which you have been working on, you can definitely focus on that. That will give you much more better results. One more thing I can see is that you will be really focused regarding how to improve your income, your skill set, means whatever you have, and using that, how can you improve your income, your money flow? Because what I said, that it will take you towards the path of stability, work, responsibility. So it will also make you feel that okay, what more can be done, what am I lacking, what more can be done, so that I can improve my skills regarding income of money, wealth, fulfillment of desires. It is a good thing. So more you work on it, you will see that okay, I am getting ways, and if I work on it with discipline properly, it will really help you out. So it can also, what I can see, it indicates that a time will come when this retrograde motion of Jupiter slowly and gradually, because December, in the month of December, it will get back into your 4th house. Okay, and from the 4th house it will directly aspect 10th house. At least now also it is impacting the 4th house, but that time it will directly get into your 4th house and it will aspect the 10th house. work. So I can see that multiple path of income or any new opportunity coming, or maybe anything from your past which you had ignored, that okay, I will do it later on, those things might come in front of you. Okay, and it is a good thing. Particularly the people who are self-employed or who are into any kind of trade or running enterprise or any kind of business, or who are into any kind of collaboration, for them also I can say that expansion of work is seen. Maybe it will take some time, but I can see that, okay, which is a good thing. So that's it for the Pisces ascendant people, and that's it from my side. If you have liked this content, like this video, share it to your near and dear ones, press the like button, and your comments are always welcome to me. If you resonate with this content and if you feel that yes, this is what is happening with you, then do let me know in the comment box. I'll be very happy to look into it, and it really inspires me. So that's it from my side, and I'm signing off for today. Thanking you. Bye bye.